What it do, people? Pean back at ya with another video with the one, the only, my best friend and your best friend, Mr. Sir Squirrels. We are here with the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. Woo-hoo. Get your tank tops out, sun's out, guns out, baby. Get you something cold to drink. Here, cheers to whatever you're drinking tonight. Cheers. Get yourself a White Claw. Or Gatorade. Squirrel, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Yeah, SummerSlam is SummerSlam as it usually is. And it's looking good, honestly, like way better than Extreme Rules looked. And Extreme Rules was pretty bad.
It was so
bad that we didn't even cover it.
No. It was so bad that Squirrels lost an eye.
I lost a few brain cells.
I mean, you already knew that. I mean, Pean's lost 1,000 brain cells with the Radicals.
You mean the Rascals?
Sure. That's. I got a little crazy with Kaylee Ray, so like.
You mean Kylie Ray?
Let's get into this a SummerSlam biggest party of the summer. We have the first match, a hair versus hair match, and no, it's not me versus my best friend Goldberg. No. It is Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville. Squirrels, who you got in this match?
I think I'm gonna go with Mandy Rose. I don't know. I could see either of them losing, to be honest, and either of them going bald. I think that both of them would be willing to do it. But I think what's going to happen is that Sonya is going to try and cheat to win, but Otis is going to stop her, and it's going to cost Sonya the match, and then Mandy will win and get to keep her hair, and Sonya will be bald.
I can see that happening for different reasons. I have Mandy going over because a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, Sonya Deville chopped Mandy's hair off, so now it's a little shorter, and I could see like Sonya Deville kind of rocking the short hair, like kind of like her saying, I want something different, and I don't think they're going to have Mandy Rose lose her hair twice,
Yeah.
Plus, it kind of makes storyline sense, like Sonya kind of asked for this match. Normally, whoever asks for the match loses the match. So I got my Peach Mandy. Oh, yeah. It's for my hair versus...
Jesus.
What?
It's a Jesus.
It's a crazy over here in Vacation, man. So the next match, we have a street fight with the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, and do you remember that, that little kid? And
yeah, Dominic Guerrero?
Yeah. Actually, they're having Mysterio, but even though Eddie Guerrero is his poppy, but yeah, that little kid, he's having a match against the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, in a street fight at the same pay-per-view that little 5-year-old had a match for his custody.
And then Dominic on a pole match?
Who do you having winning this street fight, bro?
This was another one. It was pretty hard to predict. I think I'm going to go with Seth, though, because I think it's a bit too early for Dominic to beat Seth. But then again, you could argue that Seth already beat Ray, so Dominic should get the win. But having Rollins take out both of the Mysterios could help him garner even more heat in this feud and put him on like the next level of heel. But I could see it going either way, honestly. I could see Dominic getting retribution for what Seth did to his former father. Who you got? What do you think is going to happen?
I got the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins winning just because it's kind of Dominic's first match in WWE, and normally WWE's like, you have to pay your dues. You're a new guy here, even though he took like 30 cane shots, but like plus I don't think Dominic's going to beat one of the WWE's biggest stars right now on his first night. No offense to Dominic Mysterio and his poppy, but it's the Monday Night Messiah. And I'm hoping that when he beats Dominic, the feud's donezo, because like Seth Rollins has been feuding with Mysterio, Dominic. So like I'm hoping this feud's done after tomorrow. Yeah, I got Seth Rollins winning.
Yeah, I hope it's done too. I think Seth's ran his course with the whole Mysterios thing, but who knows? It's WWE. They could drag this thing on forever.
Yeah, this is kind of like another Baron Corbin Roman Reigns thing from back last year or early this year. Granted, it's entertaining, but it's still on the same level of, all right, you're going to see a Rey Mysterio promo, Seth Rollins going to interact, or vice versa, you know? So I'm like, I'm ready to just done, go their separate ways. Rey Mysterio get his eye back, you know, all that good stuff. So that match, we got the Raw Tag Team Championship match, Street Profits defending their championship gold against Andrade and Angel Garza. Squirrelz, who you got winning this tag team classic match?
I'm actually gonna go with Garza and Andrade because I think it's time for Garza and Andrade to win some tag team gold. They're both really good. They've both been incredible, like singles wrestlers and as a tag team. And the Street Profits, they've had their run. Like they've had a nice little run here, and they can take a loss, and it's not gonna like destroy them or anything. So I think it's the perfect time to have Garza and Andrade beat the Street Profits.
You know, this is weird, it's odd, but I completely agree with you, man. You know, not because like I'm a big Andrade and, you know, Angel Garza fan, but like the Street Profits have had the title since either, I can't remember the exact date, but either February or March. Like, so they've been having the title reign since pre-pandemic. And yeah, I don't think the title reign's bad. I just think it's a new time. I think Angel and Garza and Andrade has been in so many tag team matches this past year that they deserve it. Like, I feel like it's their time to shine. And I could see a little scruffle, a little cat fight with Zelina Vega and Bianca Belair, and that maybe could cause, you know, Montez Ford to get distracted because his wife is beating up Zelina, and then, you know, Tranquilo comes up and low blows him or roll him up or both because, like, it's 2020 in pro wrestling.
Yeah, distraction roll up combination.
Yeah, but I got AA winning this match.
I think it's good for them to win. I don't think Street Profits are walking out as champions.
No. I think AA wants this gold.
Yeah.
So that match, we got another championship match. We have the United States champion match, Apollo Crews defending his championship against Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP, with the fight. Is it the Fight Club?
The
Fight. Is it Fight Club?
Fuck, what are they called? Hurt Business?
That's it.
Yeah, Hurt Business. I was like, wait, is that Jake Hager's thing?
Yeah.
Because he's the big Hurt, and I was like, okay, no, that's right.
All right, and also in this match, the Hurt Business will be banned from ringside, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. Who do you have winning this match? So Squirrelz.
I don't know, because I'm not really buying this feud. I don't really like it, and I don't really like Apollo Crews. And MVP's not really doing much for me since he came back, but I think I'm going to go with MVP because I just can't see Apollo being a dominant champion. And I think with the push of MVP's faction, it would make sense for MVP to win. However, it kind of makes it hard because they've already banned them from ringside. So it's like usually when that happens, the face wins, but I could see them having MVP beat Apollo anyway, and then be like, I didn't even need my team to beat you, type thing. But I don't know. I'm not really enjoying this feud.
I feel you on that one. I feel you. It's been interesting. It's been kind of cool because I love MVP. Bobby Lashley's always been a good guy, and Shelton Benjamin, like, great guys. Ruthless aggression people, love it. But I get you. I feel like this match is going to end with MVP winning. The Hurt Business is banned from ringside, yes, but I feel like this is Cedric Alexander's time to turn heel. He teased it on Monday when he wasn't in the 6-man tag match because Bobby Lashley hit the master lock on him, and then Apollo Crews was like, no, you sit this one out, bro, and he was kind of mad about it. And then past couple weeks, MVP has been talking to Cedric Alexander about joining the Hurt Business, and he's been teasing it, and we thought he was going to do it on Monday, but he decided to get the 24/7 championship from Shelton Benjamin. So with that being said, I see Cedric Alexander finally turning the heel and joining the Hurt Business, and Montel Vontavious Porter being, once again, the U.S. champion.
I honestly had completely forgotten about Cedric Alexander doing all that. That's how much I paid attention to it. But yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. I could see them doing that, have it like Cedric's coming out and they're like, oh, he's coming out to help Apollo, and then he like hits Apollo with whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like with a kick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So, from that match, we go into a match of one of two. I'm combining it into two because I feel like it's going to be 1-2 matches back to back. We have 2 belt Banks and Bailey Dos Straps defending both of their championship 1v1 against Asuka. Who do you have winning the first match, which is Bailey and Asuka? Because on Raw, Bailey said, I'm going to be your best friend, and I'm going to, warm Asuka up so you can beat her. So who do you have winning the Bailey match? And then who do you have winning the Sasha match?
So with Bailey and Asuka, I have Bailey winning pretty much clean. I think Bailey is the stronger of the two, I think, storyline-wise. Obviously, a lot of people would argue that Sasha's better, but storyline-wise, Bailey seems like she's supposed to be the better one. Mm-hmm. I would love to see Asuka win, but I don't think she's going to. At least not against Bailey. I'm going to go with Bailey for that one.
Okay.
And then for Sasha versus Asuka, I think this one's going to have a little bit more shenanigans in it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think this has the potential to be the better match as well, so I don't really know if I want shenanigans in this. I think that Asuka's still going to lose. I think that Sasha's going to beat her, and then they're going to build towards an eventual Sasha versus Bailey winner takes all match. Obviously, they'll lose the women's tag titles at some point or whatever. Mm-hmm. But for both women's belts, I think they're going to build to Sasha versus Bailey. And it could be like a while down the road, like WrestleMania time. But I think that's what they're going to build towards.
I got that. I feel that. I have Bailey beating Asuka in the first match because, like you said, Bailey is the dominant champion in this match. And I feel like it makes more sense storyline-wise because Asuka never lost the SmackDown Women's Championship. She lost the Raw Championship. I feel like Shayna Baszler should have won that Battle Royal to become SmackDown #1 contenders, but they didn't go that route. They went with Asuka in 2 matches. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. But okie dokie pokey mokey. I have Bailey winning that. Second match, I have Sasha losing to Asuka because, let's be honest, guys, Sasha Banks' record on pay-per-view defending the championship is terrible. Hold on, let me phrase that. Anytime she defends the championship, she always loses. Okay? Mm-hmm. Up there. Okay? And second of all, there's only one real boss, and that's me, not her. But yeah, I have Asuka winning, and then a week after SummerSlam or 2 weeks after, they're having Payback, and Sasha and Bailey are having a tag team championship match against We Don't Know. So I feel like that's when Shayna Baszler and Asuka is going to beat Sasha and Bayley. But it's going to be a winner take all the gold. So like Bayley and Sasha would lose their championships and the SmackDown Women's Championship. I think SmackDown Championship would go to Shayna Baszler along with the tag titles. Pean for booking, baby.
I can see that. That'd make a lot of sense too.
Mm-hmm. All right, we have the Universal Championship match. Braun Strowman defending his championship against The Fiend. Who do you have winning this crazy match?
I'm going to go with Braun. He just recently turned heel. And I think The Fiend, since he got the upper hand at Extreme Rules in the non-title match, I think Braun's going to win here with his new heel character to kind of like make him look really good. And based on WWE's booking, I would say that it's 100% that Braun is winning. But who knows? I'm going to go with Braun, though, and I think this is going to be one of those really interesting, weird matches. I don't know if it's going to be cinematic, but I think it's going to be weird.
I feel that. I got The Fiend winning the championship because it's going to be 1 year of The Fiend because he debuted last year at SummerSlam and beat Finn Balor wearing his tidy whities. And it kind of makes sense with The Fiend because after SummerSlam, we're going into Hell in a Cell territory, into Halloween spookiness, Saudi shows era of WWE. So, like, it's going to be like, ooh, what's scarier than a Goldberg at a Saudi show? Oh, even better, The Fiend. Oh, wait, we're going to have Goldberg.
Undertaker and Kane versus DX match. That's what's scarier.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I have The Fiend winning. I could see Braun winning, like, with his new heel character, but I can also see him. What's what I think? I think he's going to lose, and that's going to make – because, like, right now he's already back into his old him before the Wyatt family broke up. So I feel like for a circle, you make Braun Strowman lose, he comes back to the Monster Among Men right when the brand split happened, when he was hot, when he was actually good, and just, like, beating people like James Ellsworth and everything like that and getting these hands and actually being over.
Yeah, I think this is going to be big for Braun. I don't know if The Fiend loses where they go from here, honestly, but if The Fiend wins, I don't know what they do with Braun. So they've kind of booked themselves into a corner, and it's going to be interesting to see how they do this. Because somebody has to lose, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yet again, it's a WWE show, so, like, it could end in a DQ, because why not?
Brings out the mallet.
Oh. Yep. And then the main event, we have the WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre defending against the Legend Killer, Randall Keith Orton. Hey, nothing you can say. Nothing gonna change what you've done to me. I take shit in purses, and then I kick the people out. Who you got winning?
I'm going to go with Big Daddy Drew. Because,
the old daddy.
I mean, hear me out. Orton has shown that he can be WWE champion again.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy how good he still is. Like, not that he's, like, super old, but how good he still is, and he's been in the WWE for so long. But I just can't see them taking the belt off of Drew right now. Like, Drew is kind of the guy to lead the charge. And taking it off of Drew to give it to Randy, to me, kind of is weird. But then again, you can have more high-profile matches, I guess, because Randy's a bigger name. But you could still work on building Drew to get to, like, a bigger name status. And I think it'd be too early to pull the trigger on having Drew lose. So I'm gonna go with Drew. But I could see Orton winning. But then again, like, Payback the week after SummerSlam. So, like, any of these matches could go the other way at Payback if they have any of these as rematches. So it's really hard to predict SummerSlam when there's a pay-per-view a week after it.
Yeah.
So.
I got, surprisingly, Randall Keith Orton winning this championship match. Don't get me wrong, I love Big Daddy Drew. I think he's the shit. feel like they're gonna give Randy Orton the championship belt because he's kind of like the hot hand right now. And then I don't know, because like I thought Randy Orton would lose the greatest match ever, and then he beat Edge. So like, oh brother, I feel like I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna have Randy.
Wasn't Edge still hurt? So that's what I was thinking, was maybe Orton would win and then go to face Edge for the title. But
Yes, but here, Randy.
did Edge heal?
Huh?
Has Edge healed completely?
No, but hear me out. This is what I think WWE is gonna do. Randall Orton wins now, since he's already one of the biggest heat magnets. He holds the belt all the way till WrestleMania. Edge comes back at the Rumble, wins the Rumble, and then fights Randy Orton one more last time to end that long, dragged-out wrestling match, which was actually good, but not the last man standing match. And then you give Edge win his last hoo-ha. Do I want that to happen? Personally, no, because like I like Drew McIntyre and I like the current stars, but we're talking about WWE here. We're talking about people booking that put Goldberg as Universal title in 2020, beating the Fiend in Saudi Arabia. I mean, just let me say that right now. And you know, him signing a contract that he has to fight 2 matches a year. So, yeah.
Has he fought 2 this year?
He beat Braun. He beat Bray at Saudi. Okay, and then he lost to Braun at Mania.
Okay, cool. So we don't have to deal with him in being involved in this, because I was kind of scared for a second that maybe he had one more match left and he could go after Orton.
And guys, my dudes, this is the first SummerSlam in 7 years. 7 years that Brock Lesnar is not main eventing. Just throw that out right now. Just throw it out. Like he's not on the card. He ain't main eventing. He's up in Toronto with his farm. Stay. Stay in Toronto. We don't want you. We don't want you. Whew. This has been the biggest party of the summer. Squirrels, what is your hot diggity damn match of the night?
My hot diggity damn match of the night is going to go to... I don't know how I feel about naming it this, but if there are not a lot of shenanigans, then I think it is going to be the match of the night. So my hot diggity damn match of the night is going to be Sasha versus Asuka.
Ooh.
I think it has potential to be great, and usually whenever they're in the ring together, they have a really good match. So hopefully, if it's overbooked, as it tends to be sometimes in WWE, hopefully they don't ruin the match.
My hot diggity damn match of the night is gonna be, and this might shock you, the Universal Championship match with Braun Strowman and The Fiend. Yeah, man. I love the storyline coming here with the whole double turn that they made, and like 1 year of The Fiend and the Braun going back to his old self and being bald like Goldberg. Yeah, man. One more question, bro. Does Retribution get involved any time during this night? It could be the beginning, middle, end, after end, pre-show.
Let me look at the card again. I don't know. I think if Retribution does get involved, it's going to be in one of the world title matches. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't really make sense. But then again, they don't make sense. So who knows? Maybe they'll attack the winner of... Oh, it's probably going to be... They'll probably attack Drew.
Ooh, yeah.
Because he posted something about how he didn't like them or something. They'll probably do something like that.
Sure, and he had a Ruha speech last night on Raw. Also, it could be MVP because the Hurt Business called out Retribution last night.
That would put them so low on the card. So yeah, Drew or MVP, but with it being MVP, I don't think anyone would really care. No. Unless they reveal themselves.
Yeah. Any ideas of who you think it's gonna be?
The leader, or just any of them?
Any, really. Leader and any. You can do both.
I'm pretty sure Chelsea Green and Vanessa Bourne are in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure who anybody else is. I said, I think I told you I thought maybe Isaiah Swerve Scott was in it.
Oh yeah.
Also, possibly Ali. Some other people were saying Ciampa, Dijakovic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who could be the leader because it really depends on who they get.
It's true. My only option would be like NXT people and kind of like making Survivor Series like the biggest show in years. So I could see like a DIY. Or I could see like a Gargano doing it, but at the same time, I can't really see Gargano doing it because his heel. So he'd be like, let's rally up the troops. So I think it's someone from NXT because they don't do anything to NXT. They do stuff to Raw and SmackDown, and they're in the same building. Speaking of the building, this SummerSlam is going to be taken in the Thunderdome, which is going to be interesting. Not the Performance Center. So we don't have to see this ass fan the whole night.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for some really weird camera shots and maybe have like a weird stage setup or something to like make up for the fact that there's no fans in the stadium. But they're also doing the virtual fans like the NBA does. So that'll be interesting to see how they do that.
How quick do you think it's going to take to someone to like screw them up, like holding like something about Chris Benoit or like saying AEW or something like that?
It depends on if they do it live, like, or if they're like showing recorded things from fans. Like if all the fans are live and somebody's just checking and like, okay, we're posting this person now, and just not telling the fans that they're live. It depends on what they do with that. Because if the fans are just live, then I think that's going to be very quickly over.
It's going to be World War III, man. It's going to be so many AEW and Chris Benoit shirts. Just telling you, man. And so, yeah, man, I'm excited for SummerSlam. Like, it's the second biggest show of the year. It's not WrestleMania. Like, you ready for SummerSlam, bro?
Yeah, the only thing like I'm not really excited for, like I said, is the MVP Apollo Crews. I just really don't care.
That's true, man. This has been the Boss Pean. This has been
Sir Squirrels.
We have been the Crazy Show Show. You can follow us on the Twitter at
The Crazy Show X2.
You can follow him at the Twitter at
Sir Squirrels.
And you can find me on the Twitter at The Boss Pean. We also have an Instagram fam at The Crazy Show Show. What's your Instagram fam?
At Sir Squirrels.
Okay. If you want to follow me and see my dogs and whatnot, it's at, what is it at, Squirrels? Do you know? What was it again? The Boss Pean. Like, you can find me on everything. You guys have fun at your biggest night of the summer, quarantine style. So, like, I had to bring a little something different to you guys. You guys be safe, wear your mask, do everything what you got to do. We love you all. Stay safe.